Hi guys, Dr. Taiti here and welcome back to Doctor's Gaming and welcome to episode 2 of South of Midnight. This is a new game that we are playing, testing out, seeing if it is interesting to play for our channel. It is also obviously just a little break from Dreamlight Valley as we wait for the Alice in Wonderland update. I will also be playing Wanderlust in the meantime too and continuing with our speed run. But I thought I'd record a second episode as I enjoyed the first episode quite a lot. So far, we've met the protagonist Hazel, who's having issues with her mother and wanting to go see her grandmother. Her father had died, and a hurricane has approached, or tornado, one of the two. I don't really always know the difference. And it swept away the house. Hazel has learned that she has some interesting powers and can see threads and see large monsters as well. So she went to her grandmother's house without anyone's permission really, and learned that she doesn't really need her grandmother, but she did find some tools there. So we're going to continue story in chapter 2, where we have arrived in a forest, hopefully leading to where Hazel's mother is, to be able to rescue her from this this threat. It's the next day, and we are following the trail to the river. There's been some interesting lore, and we've got these new weapons. So I think right up here is where the mansion is. So we're not going to go back there. Oh, so it's not just the forest, it's just outside of the house. Okay, gotcha. I wonder if there's... doesn't look like there's anything...
Need to get downriver.
Yep.
If Mama's trapped, I'll figure it out.
Alright. Ooh, there's some things to jump up here. So it might mean there's some secrets back here too. Doesn't look like it. Nope, it's just an alternate road. So far, I like the styling of the game. I like the intensity we had in that first episode. Ooh, there's some thorns over there. There's some other things over here. I can take it a little bit slower this time. I know we're in a rush.
I think this is the right way.
There's not other right way really. This time I'll look out a little bit more for secrets that we might have missed the last time, because of course most people know how to play these kinds of games. So I think sometimes the developers might start hiding things in less obvious spots. Although they've made this so far quite obvious, so I'm not sure. Ooh, we're gonna see something big here. Something big is gonna be down there. Ooh, okay, going through tree trunk. This girl also, by the way, does the craziest things. Hey, Armadillos. So she's no regular girl, that's for sure.
More
Okay.
thorns? All the way out here?
Yeah, let's see what
Where am I anyway?
Good question. Let's find out. Hazard brambles. These magical overgrowth stem from the stigma in the area. Okay. We learned a little bit about the stigma. We've also learned a little bit about the city and about the flood mansion. Good question. Where are you indeed? You are not in the south anymore, that's for sure. Where do I want to go? This way. Okay. So let's just check. What is the road that I left feel like it was just up here? Nope.
Foxes!
Oh.
The storm's got all the fuzzy guys out and about.
Okay, well, good. I got to see that little tidbit. But this is looking a little creepy, but very, very interesting.
Shit. This was my way downriver. Only way forward is down.
Are you sure? Okay. Whee! Broke a leg. Literally. Okay, this time I'm gonna go right. Ignore a lot of these thorns. Right, yeah. The noise of the spirits kind of do guide me. And so far, no dangers just yet. Just a lot of parkouring.
It's like some weird folktale. Brer Rabbit or something.
Okay, so she knows at least her mother's taught her some of the folk tales, even maybe her grandmother when she was younger. We know something strange happened with the relationship between her grandmother and her mother. Definitely something to do with when her father had passed away. How her father passed away, we do not know just yet. But interesting. Okay, Okay, okay.
Hey,
Hey.
who's got you all so spooked?
Yeah, when animals start running away from things, don't get close, sir. Oh no. Okay, that's why. Oh boy. Okay, we got this, we got this. We got this? Oh, yeah. Well, our first mythological creature, it seems like.
This better work.
Okay. Press to attack. Chain up to 5 attacks to unleash a melee combo. Hold to charge, then release to execute a powerful amplified attack while charging. Use A and D to aim the attack. This attack can hit enemies at range and damage scales up with charge time. Use left control to dodge. Dodge just before an attack hits to perfect dodge, setting up a strand blast. Okay, one of those games. Defeated enemies may be unraveled for the brief duration, which will heal you slightly. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Okay, so I'm gonna have to practice a little bit more. There is no auto aim for this, so that's pretty good or interesting. Let's also charge this a little bit. Okay, nice. So I don't want to hurt myself too much. So let's be a little bit careful. Okay. Feeling I can charge this one at least. There we go. Okay, so we want to unravel it now. Okay.
I did that?
Yeah, apparently you did. Oh.
More of you? I'd be screwed without these hooks.
Well, yeah. I don't think you would have been able to see without these hooks, if we're honest, girl. So these things would not have been attacking you. What's this here, by the way? This looks like something important. That's a healing spot. Gotcha. Thought this would be a healing spot. Okay, let's also check out. Okay, that's how they made it. Oop. Okay, how we need. Okay. Unstoppable attack. When an enemy is glowing yellow, it is unleashing an unstoppable attack. During this time, it is immune to magic and damage. Press E near a health quell to heal. Health quells can only be used once, except on story and easy difficulties. They can be set to replenish in the difficulty menu. So I do remember I chose a bit of a harder difficulty for this game. Well, I think maybe something, maybe normal. Press middle to lock onto an enemy. Use up and down to switch targets. Locking onto the enemy causes the camera to focus on it. Flashing red arrow signals imminent danger. A white arrow indicates an enemy is appearing off screen. Alright. Gotcha. We've got 2 enemies now. Whoop! Gee! Alright, you're adamant to try and get to me, aren't you? Okay, let's go. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna need that healing thing now. It doesn't heal you up with that much, so I'm still gonna have to be extra careful with this. Whoa! Ooh, boy. It's one of those games where you have to be extra careful with what you're doing. Unravel this one immediately for some help. Ooh. Okay. At least we're learning the system.
Fighting comic book monsters now.
That's true. Fighting comic book monsters seems like the case here. Can we unravel this now? Okay.
So far off road. Hope I'm nowhere close to that place.
Which is that place?
It's those voices again. Might be worth checking out.
Okay, mysterious music. So he doesn't want us to go this way then. Okay, there's just a river.
Come on. There has to be a way around.
Well, the mysterious voices said this way. Okay, so not impossible. I'm sure harder difficulties will be slightly more. I think I did just the regular medium difficulty for this. I was gonna go a bit harder. Okay, there's a well. Nothing ever good comes from a well.
Seems to be coming from down there.
Yeah, I I just said nothing good comes from a well. Why? Alright, fine. A girl. Are you sure? Alright. Wow. She just jumped it. Alright. Well, there's no other way, but she's definitely a game avatar, that's for sure. Okay.
Sounds like I'm getting closer.
Sure. Trust the voices. Well, so far they've been leading us to places. See, this is the kind of place where I'm like, there should be secrets, but there isn't. And we saw there's like a, what's it called? If I go to my inventory, whatever this is up here, there's something we are going to be collecting a lot of. But I guess this tutorial section has not gotten unlocked that just yet. Some of this is reminding me a little bit of Avowed. I never actually continued playing Avowed after I posted the video. But this, I feel like I can post 1 or 2 videos on. Or 3 or 4, depending on how long the game is. Ooh, a spindle. Or something magical. Oh, it is a spindle. Why, though? Okay.
Now why you touching that? Put it down.
It's
Keep
a
those hands
weave.
to yourself. We pack light for a reason.
They can't have gone far. But
Chase a
I'm
woman.
right. I swear I'm gonna. Shut up. Eyes open.
They won't stop looking for us, and we can't stop moving. I know you're
History.
nervous. maybe
Mahalia.
scared, but this ain't my first time doing this. If you trust and listen, you will be free. You and your little one. Now come on. I'll take you to the river. We got a long journey ahead.
Is she looking at me? She's
What
looking
the
at me.
fuck? Am I seeing things?
Yes.
This can't be real.
No.
But they looked so real.
What?
This is crazy.
Uh-huh.
But I can't stop now. Those ghosts are my best chance of getting downriver.
There we go. How do I use this item, by the way? Let's try right-click. Inventory. This staff gives weavers the ability to see past events or echoes caught in the grand tapestry. Okay, so it's not going to be an item that I will be using in combat. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, ooh, there's more images over there. We're following the ghosts.
Before we covered our tracks. Stay low. Keep quiet.
Okay, some more weave to unravel. Or stigma, sorry, stigma to unravel. Press U to open the upgrade menu. Enhance your combat abilities with upgrades available for purchase using floods. I think that's... Okay, so that's going to be floods. Press enter to purchase the first upgrade. This upgrade costs 5 floofs. Oops, floofs? Floods. All upgrades are non-refundable. I assume that's meant to say floods, not floofs. Alright, so what did that do? Dodge, left control, then quickly press to attack in the chosen direction. Gotcha. And then while in the air, press to slam the ground, damaging nearby enemies. Alright. Press E, collect... Oh, it is a floof. Gather them from various sources such as floof bundles or knots. Okay, so that wasn't a spelling mistake, that wasn't
That's helpful.
actual. That is helpful. Did I get all of them? Okay, I've got 5. And then I used some of them to upgrade. I think I did it. Alright. Hey, Fox! Hazel.
What's this?
Ah!
Oh, floofy and soft.
Oh,
Everything else around here feels so wrong.
it does, doesn't it? Okay, so that's what we're collecting. We're collecting floof. Hey, Fox! Okay, we can see the river. Good, good. Ooh, okay, there's some signage. Creepy houses.
I always hated this place.
Oh, she said that she didn't want to be in this place. What if this place is?
Follow me.
What the?
Get back. Get back. Hide. Wait.
You do realize, Hazel, you're
Where'd
following
they go?
ghosts right from the past. Can you lure? Yeah, I know they're heading that way. I don't. Oh, yeah. Follow the
There's
ghost to
that
the river.
sound again. And it's loud where they went in.
Okay, so I can't go into that house just yet, but it does look like I'm gonna have the ability. Ooh. Whoa, this looks cool. Will I be able to do it like this? No. Okay. I'm looking for floofs first. Give me time to look for some floofs. Floofies. Nope, no floofies. Okay. Any way to get up there? There's something. There's something.
I see that symbol somewhere else.
You did. Inspect. Been 30 odd years since a wild summer storm called me to duty in Prospero. Never gets any easier witnessing echoes of old hurt, but the land chose me to spend my life, mending tears in the grand tapestry with these old hands. Above all else, I'm grateful nature deemed me fit to serve.
Wait, how am I seeing this? Is this connected to those ghosts?
Yes. Don't ask stupid questions. It's not stupid questions, but don't ask those kinds of questions. So I can't get to the roof from here. Doesn't look like it. Okay, it wants us to go to that big house over there. Can I open these doors? No. Anything up here? Can I break jars like in Breath of the Wild? No.
Ugh, door's blocked. Must be another way around.
Okay. Go up here. There is another way around. Ooh, interesting. I have to try and remember that there. Left floof. Okay. That's not where I'm meant to go. Interesting. Let's just see. Was it? Okay, well, it was actually part of that house, I think. Interesting. Alright, let's go. What? I was about to say, why can't I run anymore? It's saying going that way. Let's just check if there's any entrances to any of these houses. Doesn't look like it.
All the homes to wash away. Had to be ours.
Seniors 84. Okay, so when we get to there, we have to remember to go around. It's gonna be at some point in the future, because I don't see any way to get there from now.
Okay, keep it together. No looking back. Just gotta clear the next hurdle in front of me.
Uh-huh. I'm stressed as well. I don't know why I'm stressed. I do like the tapestries though.
Whole family's forced to make do with so damn little.
Yes. Oh. A nice little shawl, I think. Or is the bag? Am I gonna get all my magic items like at the start here? Does feel like it. Okay, okay. Whoa, what the heck?
Now come on. This way.
So she can create something that she can use to climb. That's gonna be useful. Spells and cooldowns. You've unlocked your first spell. Using it during exploration and against enemies. In combat there is a cooldown period after use that can be accelerated by unraveling enemies. Press Q to cast the weave spell. Use it on echo objects to make them solid for a short time. Okay. Press Q to cast the weave spell. Use it to weave enemies, increasing all damage and preventing them from moving or attacking for a short time. So what does this one look? Okay. So Q. Okay,
It's
so
like
I can only do...
snatching something out of the past.
yeah. Okay, okay. Interesting.
There they are. Gotta follow. Please be okay, Mama.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long journey for you to get to your mama. Just check there are no other weave. I'm gonna actually double check, go back to that spell where I saw the floof. There might be a cute... yes, as I thought. As I thought. Oh.
Unreal.
I was like, that should be solid. And then let's continue this way. Okay, so it just takes you back to here, it looks like. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, good. I remembered secrets. So our first secret found, at least. There could be others, but I think it was just that one there. We didn't learn anything that allows us to... ah, okay.
On your feet.
There's I see a lot of stigma on the other side. I do also want to check. There's nothing here. No, yeah, you can't use that Q spell here. Only place to do it is here. Okay, so you're gonna have to wait a little bit to cast the spell. I see a boss section up front. Let's see. See what we get this time.
Got goosebumps.
Alright, so Q to read enemies. And this is how we can get our combos going off. Yes, that's exactly how we get our combos off. So can I... okay, it has quite a lot of cooldown actually. But it's not too bad. I wonder how many enemies you get per encounter though.
Where are y'all coming from?
Good question, next question. Not gonna have that answer immediately. Okay, Weave's ready. I don't need to heal just yet, I'm getting the hang of this. It sounds like there's another one that's been created. Nope. Okay, it was only 2. Much easier. Okay, stigma dissolving, collected some floof. Speaking of, total 35. Okay. And how many do I need for... I need 80 here and 50 there. Okay, okay, okay. Not bad. There, I was like, if they're going that way, there's something this way. Hey, bird. Okay, let's go. Ooh, nice farmland. This way. Whoa, okay, this woman's strong. Press R to cast Strand Push. You've acquired the Strand Push spell. Use it to break fragile items or move objects. Use it to repel enemies, do some damage, and disrupt their attacks. Nice. Okay. So force push, essentially. Right.
That should prove useful.
So I'm gonna actually be right back. I'm gonna go to that other door and force push there. If it doesn't work, well then we know. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright, we are back. It turns out that that section was not a force push section at all. So we can just continue with what we're doing. Cue something. Whoa, what? Excuse you? What did you just do? Oh, okay, I got you. Got the force push the wagon. Whee! Ease. Wee. Alright, there we go. Up and over. And through the door. Oop. Okay, I do have to be careful sometimes not to overuse things. Any floofs around? Oh, yes. Ah, that's what I thought. I was wondering if there was going to be something in here. Upgrade available. Wonderful. While in the air, press slam to ground damage nearby enemies. Nice. Okay, and then we've got still 80. Force push, strand push inflicts increased damage to enemies. Weaved enemies takes more damage from all sources. That's also actually not a bad Bad one. Alright, but I can at least attack enemies like this. Nice. Ooh, what's down here? Nothing. Oh, there's something here. Okay, so sometimes you can just push things away. Okay. So now they've started adding in things for us gamers. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to weave them immediately, and then I'm gonna, yeah, I can't force push enemies. Whoa! Hey, I got an achievement. Ow! Should not have looked at my achievements first. Okay. Also, obviously, be careful when I'm doing these abilities. Do not do it while they are doing their unstoppable abilities. I do want to learn how to do the R, so I'm going to wait for it to return. So it really has to be in a particular spot that you do it in. You can't just do it close range, it looks like. Oh, sorry, at a distance. Let's see, how close do you have to be? There, okay. Or you might not be able to do both at the same time either. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Okay, stay. Okay, I'm gonna need to heal. Oh wait, unravel this one. Almost forgot about the unravel part of this. And then unravel the stigma here. Okay. Okay. I'm getting it. Whew. Guess I came from that direction. Have been down here before. Why does it feel like I have? No, I haven't. Hey, look at that. Learning some secrets. Getting some weave. Oh, sorry, getting some floof. And then continuing on to find Mama. Okay, this is really short distance, this R.
Is everyone out? No. But this hill again.
That group of people must be like, what in the world is going on? You've acquired the Strand Pull spell. Cast the strand to pull objects nearer. Press E to cast the strand pull. Use it to yank smaller haints towards you or quickly close in on larger ones. Okay. So question, why am I putting this one? Pulling this one completely? Oh, okay. I'm just pulling it away so I can push it in this direction. There we go. That's what it feels like to me. And then I'll be able to get up here. Ooh, what does this do? Hey! To the old spirits reading this message. If you can understand me, use the radio waves to speak through my spirit voice box. I can't see you, but I want to help lay you to rest. I'm the girl who sits in the loft with my spirit talking board. Use the planchette to spell out who you are. It's easy to be friends when you know each other's name. Your friend Chloe Drudge. Sorry for the older kids who party out here sometimes. I tell them it's disrespectful. They don't know. They don't listen. No one does.
Chloe Drudge. Wonder where you are now.
Well, when we find the planchette, we'll be able to talk to you. We'll double check that there's no planchette in here. But we'll have to remember that one. Okay. Interesting. How did I know there's gonna be another boss fight?
Not afraid of you.
You should be, girl. Weave. Let's go here and pull them toward me. And then push them away. Nice. Okay. Oh. Whoa, using magic. Sometimes I'd see when it turns yellow. The yellow is not an intuitive color for me, to be honest. But each game will have its own system. Okay, let's go. I'm getting used to this. I haven't died yet. And I don't intend to. But this girl, she needs to learn. She can't just taunt thirds like that. So I wonder if you can, I think you can push things away with ease as well. So you can kind of control the battlefield that way. Which I like. Again, I'm liking a lot of the system. Now that I'm playing it, I can feel it is working. Okay. Right. I could have pulled that towards me as well. There's no way to use this, is there? Doesn't look like it. But if I put it... Okay, it was only a little bit of floof that was there. And I see some floof up ahead. I'll try and move my camera a little bit
I think
less.
there's them up ahead.
Fire didn't catch. They'll just replace us. Start it all anew.
Okay, so there's something I need to do. Alright, I need to pull this back. R first, then E. That looks like it's far enough. Get the floof at the back. Okay. So some of the rarer floof is hidden in certain spots. But it feels like I'll be able to get up to 80 in no time. There's not any other things.
I'll stay with you, little one.
Okay. I just realized when I was like looking around, I was getting motion sickness. So sometimes I know
Another one of those symbols.
other people could get motion sickness as well. Stigma thrives where folks wept their hardest tears. It infects the earth with boils only we healers can see. The hurt and the sorrow. Scoring these wounds makes for lonely work. Some days delivering folks to safety is the only thing keeping my heart and soul healthy.
Stigma? Why me? How come I can see it?
Got some hurt in your heart?
This has gotta be the path they took to reach the river.
Yes, but why are you following them? That's still my question. Ooh, yeah, I would have hurt.
Never knew this was here. I wonder how many other folks escaped through this cave.
I'm sorry. You think folks escaped through this cave? You think they're like you going yo yeet? Ooh, there's something beautiful back there though. All right. There's something down there.
Those roots are too high for me to reach.
Press E to hold a throwable object, then press R to throw. Use throwable objects to destroy barriers or clear hazards. So E and R. And then R. E and R.
That'll make things a lot easier from now.
And then I also want to jump down here because I saw this earlier. Ooh. Only she can swim. I'm not going to jump just yet because this spell's about to fade. There we go. Don't risk things because I don't know how far back you go if you risk things. Okay. So this has been the learning your new spells section of the game. Still, this parkour skills is crazy. There we go. Okay, I'm going through that crack.
This is it! The way out!
We did it. Now let's see if we are closer to our mother.
Downriver, Hazel felt hushed and awed by what she saw. Spirits appeared before her eyes, leaving her stunned. She hadn't known about Mahalia, the last weaver of Prospero, but Hazel felt a connection as she watched her wield magic. The same magic now calling to her. The farther Hazel got from town, the stranger and more fantastical the world became. She didn't know dangerous creatures from old folks' tales still abide here. And best of all, she didn't know she was about to meet me.
Oh, we're about to meet the narrator. A big fish. Chapter 3. Alright, we will do chapter 3 in the next episode for sure. Let's just see where we end up in. Not anywhere close to Mama. Don't think so. Reach the river and find signs of Lacey. So we've at least got some readables. I think we missed the third of the 4 readables. So we did miss something back there. We've got 110 floofs. We can work towards at least upgrading one of these. Because I do want to upgrade one of these. The weave, I think I want to upgrade as soon as possible. But we will do all of that in chapter 3. So I am going to say thank you very, very much for watching, guys. Leave a comment and a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think of the game. And I'll see you guys next time.